What's up, YouTube family? This is not a test. This is not a trick. It's me. I'm back. It's your boy Travell LeVar with some fresh content. I know it's been a while, but go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Make sure you got post notifications turned on. I got so much to share with y'all. Let's get into it. So where in the world have I been? Well, I've been working my tail off, as you can see in this lovely video. This is my beautiful client, Marissa. We have been working together for a couple years now. When she initially came to me, we actually did a major chop and cut her hair into a short one-length bob. And then she got engaged. Congrats again. And now we are growing her hair out for the wedding, and it has grown so fast. Probably one of the fastest growing clients I have. But let's talk about her regimen. She has one of the tightest, most consistent regimens out of any client I've ever had. She's consistently shampooing and conditioning her hair at home. She does twist outs and natural styles in between her SilkPress visits. Sometimes she wears it straight, sometimes she gets it curled, but she's very consistent with her regimen. So she has very consistent hair. I actually don't trim her hair really very often, maybe twice a year, especially since she's had that really good cut and that chop. I don't have to trim as often. But you already know how I start at the shampoo bowl with a good clarifying shampoo. Follow behind a hydrating shampoo and a great hydrating conditioner. One of the things I've also added to most of my hair care regimens for my guests is K18. It really is a game changer in terms of protecting the bonds. I've since no shade to Olaplex and the other bond builders. I just have never seen another system like it. It really does wonders in terms of protecting the bonds of the hair and also setting the hair up for heat protection for the SilkPress process. It's made a world of difference. Another product that I'm now obsessed with is Color Wow Dream Coat. When I tell y'all it actually works, TikTok didn't just gas it, it actually works. I'm in love with the product. It definitely protects my SilkPress clients and helps them maintain their SilkPresses longer. But you already know how I do. A solid blow dry, a solid press out. You know how that's going to work. It's the same. If you haven't seen, you're not familiar with my process, go check out one of my previous videos on the SilkPress service. I'm going to be uploading some more content. It's going to get a little diverse with what I have coming up, but I'm always going to stick by the SilkPress. It's the #1 service. Speaking of which, if you have not been to one of my SilkPress Masterclasses, the virtual sessions, you can always sign up and register. I actually have one coming up this coming Monday. And I think I'm only doing one other one this year. So make sure you're either in this session or the next one to come. You can either go to tlevar.com or just hit the link in my bio on any of my social media platforms. It'll take you straight to the website. We can sign up for the class. My virtual sessions are fun. They're interactive. You get to learn a lot. You get to interact with me, ask questions. They usually go over time because the question just gets so deep and I end up start preaching, but can't help it. But anywho, all the products that I'm using in this video as well as the tools will be listed in the description box below. Please make sure you ask questions. I'm back. I'm going to be interacting with you guys. Speaking of which, you probably like, boy, where have you been for the last however many months? You ain't posted no videos. We was worried about you. Who's in the comments like, did he die? Is he sick? Is he okay? Did he quit doing hair? Y'all, I've been so busy behind the chair just trying to balance life, work, and content creation. It's a lot. When I started doing these YouTube videos, I had no intention of them taking off the way they did. And I did not know that content creation was such work. I love scrolling on TikTok and scrolling on YouTube, but shout out to all the influencers out there for the crazy amount of hours you spend developing your content and putting videos out. I now know firsthand how overwhelming it can be. And sometimes you have to take a step back just to kind of regroup, regather yourself, regather your passion. Hair is something that I love to do. It's a legacy gift for me. My mom was a hairstylist. My grandma was a hairstylist. I have uncles that cut hair. It's just like, it's in my blood. So this is a passion for me. And I didn't want to get so lost in content creation and classes and teaching, all of which I love to do, that I kind of, fell back, or fell out of love with my passion, if so to speak. So I wanted to take some time to regather, regroup. And plus on top of that, content creation is a lot. It's up and down. Sometimes you get great engagement, sometimes you don't. And if you're new to this and you're not, sure what to expect, it can sometimes get discouraging. So I had to definitely battle some discouragement and, get myself back together and shake that off and get back to doing what I love best. And that's hair. I love taking care of my clients. The videos and stuff are secondary. But I'm committed now to making sure I bring you great content and continue to bring you great education because I love to teach. All right. So You may notice my content get a little bit more diverse in this channel. I have some stuff for men coming up soon, some men series, shorter hair, natural styling. I'm gonna pull out the whole gamut because I feel like I want to show you guys more of what I do and what I love to do and what I enjoy. So, you know, that's where I've been. I'm still here, still alive and well, still in the field. I still love my craft. It just took some time to regroup, but I'm back. I know you guys have tons of questions in terms of, you know, like, well, what's your new products you love? You know, I'm always changing tools. I have so much content coming around that. I'm going to do whole tool reviews and product reviews, and I love to stay up to date on what's current, what's out. If you ask any of my coworkers or my mom, she's worked with me for years, I'm a tool and product junkie. Now, what I use on my clients in terms of products, I try to keep consistent. You won't come into the salon and see, you know, 8 different product lines on my shelf. I just can't function that way. It's chaos to me. But in terms of what I'm willing to try on my own and, you know, do content and stuff like that, I'll do almost anything because I just love to see what's out there. Technology is constantly changing. The industry is constantly growing, and I want to make sure I stay up to date, not only for my clients but for myself too. People always bring their questions. They bring, what, you know, does this work, or have you seen this? And I like to, you know, make sure I can give them an educated answer. All right. So getting back into this SilkPress. So again, she's been natural since I've been doing her hair. We cut her hair off, well, not off, we cut it into a nice short bob a couple years back, and now we're just growing it out for her wedding. She did say as soon as this wedding is done, she wants to pull the scissors back out. I'm gonna try to convince her to keep it a little longer, but I know Marissa, she likes her bob. But her hair is beautiful. It's growing healthily. You know, my number one thing I always talk about is regimen. There's so much power in a consistent regimen. You can't get away from it. And she has one. I'm so proud when I look at this video, just looking at the shine on her hair, the healthy ends, the length. Like, it does a stylist's heart so good when you see like your client's hair flourishing. They're doing a great job at home. They finally it's not a hassle for them. They got their hair, you know, in a routine. It's really rewarding. I think people don't realize that this is a two-way street. I can only do so much in the salon. Actually, most of the work is going to be done at home. And I want to say this, y'all know I'm, you know, just myself. If you don't have a regimen, or you're not consistent, or you're constantly changing your hair, or you're in a sew-in for, you know, 8 weeks at a time, then you get braids after that, and you're back in another sew-in or a wig or lace, please do not go to your stylist and expect them to perform a miracle and all of a sudden save your hair in one shot. It's so not fair. And I get it. Nowadays, it's real treacherous out in these stylist streets. I'm not gonna hold you. Some of the stuff I see is crazy. And the fact that people still not washing hair, no shade to those who don't have the license to wash. I know that's the thing in certain states. But then there's other stylists, a large subset that just don't shampoo hair and don't do it because they're lazy. I said it. It's laziness. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm for it. I'm here for you, though. I'm here for you. I'm gonna help you recover. But I'm saying all that to say, do your research, find a great stylist, find a good regimen, and lock in. And you're gonna see results. Don't try to follow every trend. Don't try to follow, don't do too much changing. I know it's a thing with us because we can. Our hair does so much. We can change styles, we can change looks, we can change our color. Our texture just does so much. We can go from tight coils to silky bone straight. All that's fine and good. Make sure you have a regimen, and make sure you are consistent with it, okay? If you're doing protective styles, guys, or ladies, and guys too, if you're doing protective styles, please make sure that in between you have a solid hydration plan, a solid plan to regroup that hair, make sure the bonds are intact, make sure that cuticle is laid down and intact, make sure those ends are trimmed. Stay on top of your hair, because then what happens in 6 months or 9 months of abuse, you come to the salon and want your stylist to fix it in one shot, and again, it's just not possible, okay? This is the result of continued consistency and a tight regimen. I can't get past that. Now, genetics has something to do with it too. All of our genetics play a role into how our hair grows and how it maintains, all that good stuff. But there's no replacement for that regimen. And one of the main things I see when clients come into the salon is they just don't have a regimen. Part of it's because they haven't been taught. The other part is they, you know, just like to shift around and do a whole lot of stuff. And then you have the other subset that just feel like they know their hair, or they want to try everything. They're constantly doing different treatments and conditioners. Caveat, I know there's tons of trends on, no oils, no butters, do oils, do butters, use shea butter, use almond oil, or whatever the case. There's always going to be a new trend. There's always going to be a new oil on the market. One comes out every month. They discover something new that's supposed to have all these wonderful nutrients for the hair. All that stuff is well and good. Here's what I'm saying. Just be careful. Be consistent with something. Find something that works and just stick with it. I'm a bit of an old school, new school hairstylist. If it ain't broke, there's no need to fix it. All right, let me get off this rant because I can keep going. Anyway, if you're a stylist out there or you're a cosmetology student and you're interested in more in-depth education, do yourself a favor, do me the pleasure, please sign up for one of these sessions. I kid you not, if you think these YouTube videos are in depth and they have a lot of information, wait till y'all get me in a classroom setting. I thrive on teaching and helping stylists, cosmetology students, even people that just do their hair at home. I thrive on making sure you guys have all the tools and information you need, and I want to make sure you get it. Another thing people in my classes walk away from, I stay connected. I would love to chat with you. If you have a question, shoot me a DM. I'm not one of those stylists that, hoard information. That's not how I learned. Someone else poured into me, other stylists poured into me. So I'm always willing to give it back. So again, sign up for a virtual session. One-on-one sessions are coming back. And just a little plug, I am doing 2 in-person trainings with my co-worker and Mizani artist, Alfred Campbell. You'll see the flyers up soon. It's gonna happen in the month of November, probably that first and second week. We're gonna do a live hands and extension training class. We're gonna teach you all the seamless techniques, eye tips, micro links, tape ins, and then we're also gonna do one as a SilkPress Masterclass, but it's gonna be live in person and hands in. That means you get a chance to interact with us. We get to tweak your techniques, answer your questions in person here in Chicago, Illinois. All right, you'll see some flyers for that soon, but in the meantime, sign up for one of the virtual sessions. The links are going to be in my bio. They're also in you can go to tlavar.com and you'll see my booking information as well as all the class schedules and stuff like that. You can go ahead and register there. All right, so enjoy the rest of this video. I'm back. There's actually going to be another video posted this week. I'm trying to commit to doing 2 to 3 videos a week. I know it sounds like a lot. I'm going to do my best to try to get those out. I have literally, guys, I have hours and hours of content because even though I've been away from YouTube, I never stopped recording. I just never had time to edit. But I'm going to do my best to get this content out to you guys. If you have questions, comments, feel free to interact in the chat. I'm going to try to stay on this video for a little bit after I upload it to answer your questions. And then in upcoming videos, I'll make sure I tag you and then answer your questions live here in a future video so I can give some, in-depth detail to whatever your question might be. All right. If you're looking for booking information, I'm located in the beautiful city of Chicago. I am not in New Jersey. I get that question often. I transitioned out of New Jersey in 2018 and I have not been back. I'm in Chicago, planted, at home here. So if you're looking to get service in the salon, I am currently accepting new guests probably up until the holiday season. So probably right up until November. After that, more than likely the books are going to close until spring of next year. All right. So if you're trying to get in or you're thinking about getting in, now is your chance. Now is your time. I'm not adding any extra days or extra time. All right. So schedule. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I'm so excited to be back, guys. I got a new passion, a new fervor for this. So let's get to it. Let's interact. Let's grow together. Enjoy the rest of this video. I'll see y'all soon. Peace out.